I promise, I promise. Part C of episode 3. I promise, I promise. This is the end of episode 3, but it's so good. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am as delivering it. Okay, so we're on part C. Okay, so you guys just got to go back and see episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, part A, part B. So where we're at now is part C. Okay, so where we left off at was with the dance. Okay, you gotta go see it. Okay, so now we're gonna continue. Okay, so let's go into junior high school. So we were being bused, and for the most part, we still was in the same area, whatever, I guess. And now we're being bused to Columbus Junior High School. And I can remember riding the bus, and this bus trip ain't no 40 minutes. This bus trip, I believe it was like an hour and a half. It was a long trip. I remember that. It was more than an hour. So we were being bused to junior high school, kind of the same group. Yeah. No, no. Okay, whatever. It don't even matter. So we're going to junior high school. So at this point, I did meet some people, but I still really didn't have friends like we're friends. So we're in what, seventh grade? Nothing. I'm okay. I'm doing eighth grade. Okay. And so in eighth grade, I have a little quick story. So I can remember riding the bus. So eighth grade, you're riding the bus, and then who's ever driving the bus. And I can remember in junior high school, it was a young black man. Young meaning, so I'm in junior high school. So he had to be, I guess, mid 20s. I'm not sure. And then we would hear whatever music he was playing at the time or whatever he chose to put on. So I can remember that, and like never having a boyfriend, never. But as a young girl, you're thinking, oh, I wish I had no boyfriend. And you hear these songs, and you hear what it's saying, and you see your family, you're supposed to be like, yes, that's so romantic, but you don't know what they really talking about at the time. But just like, oh, they're talking about a boy, and I should have a boy, but boys don't like me, and you just lay on that, because that's crazy. Now that I think back, I'm telling you, all through school I sat alone on the bus to school until high school. Okay, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, and then I remember laying down and listening to the music. Okay, so anyway, so that's eighth grade. Okay, so let's go to ninth grade. Okay, so ninth grade, if you saw episode 3, part B, you will see how I got invited to the dance. I can't make this up. As Kevin Hart says, I can't make this up. I promise you guys, this is my real life, and this is truly what happened. So I'm in ninth grade, and then for us, ninth grade was our last year of junior high school, and then you're going to high school. And remember, I told you guys in part B how I got asked to dance. In junior high school, I wasn't getting teased like, ugh, but boys just didn't like me. Never did. I was too fat at the same. I was too thick, and I had freckles. Was my perception, but okay. But never. I was never the in girl. Never, never, never. So, okay. So we're in ninth grade. Okay, here comes the dance again. And we're talking about prom. No. Yeah, wait, am I talking? Yeah, I'm talking about prom. Okay, so with no. I'm jumping ahead. I'm jumping ahead. Wait. This is junior high. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, because you know what? I'm gonna go on to prom right after this. I was gonna put in episode 4, but I'm gonna go straight through because it all ties together. Okay, so we're in junior high school. Please forgive me. Okay, you guys are okay. So we're in junior high school, and then remember in part B how I got asked to the winter dance. Okay, now so we're in junior high school, 6th grade, and this is grand night where you go to like Magic Mountain, and it's like the final thing to graduate to go to high school. I'm sorry, this is what I was trying to tell you. Okay, so we're riding the bus, and the same situation. You got to see B to listen to part B, and then hear, what happens. So I'm not making this up. I promise you guys. So we're riding the bus back. I promise you, back home, towards the hood where we're from. And at this time, I'm sitting, and I'm sociable, I'm talking, but I was talking to the bus driver. And because kids, I don't know, I was never nobody's cup of tea. I really wasn't. And I don't and then it didn't even bother me that I wasn't. Excuse me, because I was the only child, and I guess that was just my norm. But looking back, so I remember sitting kind of close up to the front, and then the bus driver and whatever, he used to talk about cars. I remember that. And then he started sharing with me about him and his wife, about what church they attended. And I think he wasn't, I think he was Nigerian, or um, yeah, something like that. And his wife was as well. And I can remember I would sit up front because I didn't have friends, and he would share this, and he started talking about his church or whatever. Okay, so that went on for however long. And then we're getting towards the end of the semester, to where we're about to go now, graduate from junior high to go to high school. So y'all know what's coming up. I already told you. Grand night. Grand night is you go to Magic Mountain. So back then, if you don't get asked, you can go. But it's kind of like you supposed to be booed up, or you can go with the girls. It didn't matter, or whatever. And once again, I was like, I wasn't going to go if no one asked, or I didn't think about it really, or whatever it was. I promise. I promise. We're on our way back. And okay, wait. So before this happened, maybe through the last half of the semester, I can tell boys were kind of liking me, but they would never let it known, because I wasn't the it. I wasn't the it girl. I wasn't the look, but I could kind of tell, and they would, whatever, at that moment, at that time, I guess I want to say. And then, so back to, we're on the bus, and we're heading out, and don't really like me. Okay, so I kid you. My stop is about to come up, and this young boy, kind of really a bad boy, kind of like, I wouldn't have, no, and kind of like, just, he was really like, oh, like baby kid, like baby kid at a teenager. He was kind of like, I'm trying to get the image, like, I wouldn't have chose him for me. Or, oh God, there's another image that I really want to share. But anyway, kind of like that. So he came back and he sat down to me, and in my mind, and this is what he said. He said, "You gonna go to Grand Night with me?" No, he said, "We gonna go to Magic Mountain together." And are you gonna go? You got your ticket or something like that? And I was like, and I'm looking at him. Yeah, we gonna go together. And I'm looking, and then he said, "So give me a kiss." I promise you. He said, "So give me a kiss because that's seal or whatever. We gonna go together to Magic Mountain." I said, gave him a kiss. Well, he gave me a kiss. He gave me a kiss. And we went to Magic Mountain together. We went to Grand Night together. And so on the way to Grand Night, you get your ticket, and you have to have your parents' permission. And so you meet at the school, and everybody get on the bus to go to Magic Mountain. Lord have mercy. Okay, so remember. Okay, anyway. Okay, so anyway, I get there first, and then it seemed like he wasn't gonna make it because I'm sitting in the seat and we about to go. And I was like, well, I don't know if he coming because whatever. Okay, whatever. So finally, literally, we was about to pull off, and then here he comes, and he sits next to me, and I kid you not, I can remember he sit like this, and I'm sitting by the window, and he sit like this. Yeah, we gonna have fun, kind of like, and we're what? What is that? We're 13, 14, whatever. Yeah, we gonna have some fun. It was kind of like even on that level. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm sitting there and I'm kind of looking around, and I even knew then, like, but maybe this is all I have. I don't know, but even then I knew I didn't want to be with him, but I was there because nobody else asked. and I wouldn't have been able to go. So he's chilling like that. We get to Magic Mountain, and I remember going through, and this is the crazy part. And this was my first time going to Magic Mountain. And when it was just me and him walking through, going on the little rides that we went on, he was so nice. And I think he was just being him. And I remember this. And we really didn't talk, didn't say too much, but it was just kind of nice. And then every once in a while, he would hold my hand, but wouldn't say nothing. And we would get on our rides, and, but it was different. He was a different person. So, okay, so we was there, I don't know, let's say 2-3 hours. I'm not sure. So we get on the bus to go back home for our parents to pick us up. And everybody's back together on the bus. And here's Miss Kyia with old Junior Thug. Remember how nice he just was? So we get on the bus, and I'm like, I'm cool, and I'm sitting, and I sat in next to the window, and He sit in and he back here. I promise you I remember. He back here. And then so we riding home and I don't remember, but I know the boys and everyone was kind of talking. Everyone was kind of talking about what was going on, but me and him still was not talking in that sense. And I'm sitting there and he just like, yeah. And then I hear say, yeah, I did that for her. Nobody else is going to act something like that. But he made it say, yeah, I did it for her. And I remember that. And I sit there and then I let him have his moment. And this is what happened next. So after that, we get about everybody's about to get dropped off at their stop home. And then he leaned over. He's like, give me a kiss or something. I just want to say he said, give me a kiss. So I leaned in. I've never been kissed. So I leaned in and we kissed. Whatever it was at that age. Okay. So he got off first. Remember, I normally get dropped off later. Okay, so that was grand night. So in school left, we got about not even 2 weeks left in school. Not even 2 weeks, because this is grand night. And then we're all going to high school after this. So I did the little kiss. And you remember he leaning to the right, to the left, whatever. So we get back to school. So Monday, let's just say Monday. It was like I really ain't never had no friends or whatever. I was just me chilling, whatever. And I knew a couple of people that we went on to high school with, and I'll bring that in later. And then so that Monday, we're going to say it was like, okay, whatever, kind of normal, but whatever. Tuesday, after grand night, Tuesday I come in, ooh, they was like, Kyia, her? Everybody kind of pointing. And I didn't know, but I remember everybody kind of pointing, whatever, and I really didn't talk to people, so I just kind of kept going with it. So that was Tuesday at school. Tuesday going home from school, this is what I hear. Oh, Kyia, I don't know who said it or how it got to me, but it was on the bus. And this is with that same bus driver who told me about his wife in the church or whatever. Oh, Kyia, she made him kiss her or something, like she was all over him kissing him. Something like that. And I was like, what? And then it was like, and I remembered it was something, he didn't want to kiss her, but she made him. He didn't want to kiss her, and he was making it seem like I didn't want to kiss her. This is what I found out. So he had been saying that Monday, I didn't want to kiss her, but she made me kiss her. And then that's that Tuesday on the way back. Okay. Okay, so I hear this. I promise you guys. So now we got Wednesday. Okay, so I'm at the bus stop Wednesday morning. I get picked up. And yeah, I've always kind of sat alone. So I get on the bus and I'm sitting there. And I don't know how my hair was. No, I was wearing braids. I really was. I was wearing braids. I remember, and I'm gonna go into the story how I started braiding my own hair. So I got on the bus. This is Wednesday, and I sat down and whatever. So we almost to school. We almost to school. And the boy sitting behind me, it wasn't no one I knew, but he was a friend, a old boy who kept saying like, I forced him to kiss me and he didn't want to kiss me, the one I went to grand night with. So his friend kept pulling my hair. Well, he did it twice. Let me say it that way. He pulled my hair and I was like, he did it again. And I said, don't pull my hair again. And then, no, I said, don't pull my hair again. Maybe I guess he pulled it more than 3 times, because I remember he pulled it again. And I remember turning around. I said, if you pull my hair again, but see, they never saw this side of me. I've never raised my voice. I never stood up for myself. I never done nothing. And I never even been in that situation to have to, actually. So before he did it the next time, I already realized it was his friend, old boy's friend, all this stuff. I'm being picked on now, because now I was the aggressor towards old boy. When I tell you when I tell you, he did it one more time. After I told him, you better not do it no more. He did it one more time, and I turned around and I blacked out. I don't remember it visually, but I'm going to tell you what the people told me what I did. So I turned around, and this is on the way. We're on the freeway on the way to school, and this is how it was described to me. They said I didn't have my fist ball. They said I was just scratching. They said you was just tearing him up. And I don't remember it. And then so the bus pulled over, and I guess like how your parents whoop you and they be saying, I told you not to. They said I was talking and my fist wasn't ball and I was scratching him. And then we finally stopped and he got away from me. And who get in trouble? Mm. But guess what happened after that? I earned respect. I really did. And it was short lived. So did that. Once we got to the school, whatever happened, I don't know, whatever happened. But I remember the next class in that same day, it was our math class. And I remember how we sat. And then, like, say the teacher is right there, and I'm 3 seats back, and then popular people here, and whatever. I remember how we were all sitting, and then right before the teacher walked in, remember Janice? I kid you not. She go, yeah. And she said, yeah, Kyia, I don't think she ever had a fight before, because she didn't ball up her fist and she started kind of teasing me. And that's how it was described to me. I was scratching and doing all of this. And she was kind of in her way saying like she did her thing and she stood up for herself. And, it was cool after that. It was, of course, we only had like 3, 4 more days left in school. But, she kind of, then I had maybe 1, 2 days of, Kai's the shit. I'm not even making it. I'm serious. I had 2 days. And then, yeah, Janice J, the dark skinned, beautiful woman, she acknowledged me. Okay, but anyway. Okay, so the moral of the story is when you go through things and you might not be the prettiest thing at the time. They young, they don't know. Because I tell you now, when I got older, the freckles, that became you dudes. Opening line, oh queen, those freckles. And I was like, where was you at when I was in elementary? Okay, I'm just joking. I'm gonna tell you guys the truth later. But Thank you for hanging in there with me. And truly, okay, so this is the end of episode 3. Even though it's part C, but this is the total end of episode 3. And I will prepare you guys for episode 4 is going to be a little deep. I'm going to share something very, very, very personal. Um, and I'm going to be quite candid as I have been the whole time. And I encourage you guys, please look forward to episode 4. It will be a little bit more heavy, a little bit more deeper, and you're still going to get me, of course, because I learned from it, but I will be sharing something that happened and how I got through it. Okay, so that will be episode 4. And that will be up tomorrow because we got to keep it going, right? And I hope if you like this or if you're enjoying what I'm presenting or doing, please subscribe and please like and do, and share. Juss Kyia, Jusskya. All right. Mm, 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 mm. I gotta get me a theme song because I don't know if you can use music, but I'm gonna come up with my mm, 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 mm. Can I copyright that? Bam, right now. .com, .org, copywritten. Juss Kyia.